Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the very first video on BlackJack School. We're going to have a couple different sessions. I know it says 5, but we're going to have 4. First one is basic strategy, and then we're going to move on to card counting, and then the very important topic of money management. No matter how well you play basic strategy and how well you card count, you need money management because you will experience losses and wins. You gotta have enough, gotta manage your money so you can survive those losses. And then we'll move on to advanced topics. So, what is the very first session going to cover, or 101? Well, we're going to cover what is basic strategy. Then we're going to learn it, and then we're going to practice it. The starting point of winning at blackjack is to use proper basic strategy. Proper means that each decision you make, hitting, standing, doubling, or splitting, is correct mathematical play for each hand. There's no room for feelings. You must make the percentage play each time and every time. Win or lose, you play the hand for a long-term win. Meaning, if you double an 11 against a dealer's 10 5 times in a row and lost, what do you do the next time? That's right. You play it again. Win or lose, play the odds. The correct basic strategy for a blackjack game depends on the rules of the table you'll be playing. In general, they are the same, but there are differences. For this video series, we'll focus on what I play and which seems to be the most popular. The rules are 6 decks. 2 decks is fairly different. 8 decks and 6 decks, not much difference in basic strategy. Double any first 2 cards. So that's allowed at the table. Also allowed is doubling after splitting pairs. No splitting aces. That'd be great if it was, but most places do not allow it anymore. Dealer stands on soft 17. And then we will also cover surrender. Most places do not allow surrender, but I started playing somewhere that does. So I want to include that as well. These are very popular rules, and these are you probably should not play any table that doesn't have at least these rules. Meaning, dealer standing on soft 17 is better than dealer hitting on soft 17. Okay, so if you know too what basic strategy is, it's a bunch of charts telling you what to do when you're splitting, hard hands, and soft hands. So there's 3 general charts, and I'm just going to show you the 3 charts in a row, then go back to them. Splitting, soft totals, and hard totals. We're going to go over hard totals first, splitting pairs, and then soft totals. In this video, we're going to stop at hard totals and get the other 2 in future videos. But it basically just tells you what to do. So let's look at hard totals. You see, if your hand totals 17, the dealer has a 6, what do? You stand. If you have a 14 total, so maybe you have a 7 and a 9, no, 7 and an 8, 7 and a 6. So you have a 7 and a 6, and the dealer has a 9, you would hit. However, if you have the 14 and the dealer has a 4, you would stand. So now we have our basic strategy charts. Why it is legal, and no casinos have no problem with it, why you bring a chart in with you to play blackjack, you need to have this card memorized because remember, the ultimate goal is to be able to play basic strategy flawlessly, count the cards, follow your bet spread, provide deviations when necessary, and keep the true count. If you don't have basic strategy memorized like the back of your hand, you won't be able to do all these things together. So we're going to go with the old-fashioned flashcards as our first learning method. We will get into more modern times using computer software to test ourselves with these basic strategy. There's really nothing better than flashcards. Why? You can take them anywhere with you. You got 3 minutes? Do your flashcards. Got 1 minute? Get your flashcards. You should be carrying these flashcards everywhere with you so you have this memorized like the back of your hand. Well, how to make the flashcards? Well, first, get some index cards. Just like that. I got the ones I have lines on one side, blank on the back. And I suggest the first one we have on here is 17 for the heart total. So on the blank, the non-line side, write down 17. Then on the other side, well, if we look at the chart, well, we stand on everything 17. So I wrote stand at all totals, 2 through ace. Okay? That takes care of the 17. Then we got, if you look at the chart, 13 through 16 is kind of clumped together. So on this side, I got 13 through 16. You might want to write up here your totals or players' totals or players' cards here. And on over here, you can put dealer has or something to make sure you remember. But stand and all dealer bus cards, 2 through 6. You will learn, if you don't know already, or maybe you just learned it, but 2 through 6 are considered bust cards by a dealer, meaning they have a better percentage of busting than 7, 8, 9, or 10. 5 and 6 are the best bust cards, but 2 through 6, quote unquote, are considered bust cards. So you generally want to stand on those if the dealer has them. So in our example, if your hand total is 13, the dealer has a 5, you stand. If the dealer had a 9, you would hit. So this is what bust cards. Who's like hit? Otherwise. All right. So the next one, if you look at our table, are 12. And there it's you hit. If the dealer has a 2 or a 3, you stand 4, 5, and 6, and you hit the rest. So just really need to memorize what you do for 4, 5, and 6. Remember, those are bust cards, and those are high value bust cards. So stand 4 through 6, otherwise hit. And then if you do that for 11, just say 11, you're going to double down 2 through 10. And you hit on ace. For the 10s, you're gonna double through 9. So it's very much like 11. The only difference is you hit on the 10s and the ace. Easy to memorize. 9 is a little more tricky. You only double on 3 through 6. And then 8, you always hit. So make those. So here's the 4 index cards here. You make the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want you to practice those to our next video. Now, if you want to move ahead and make flashcards for splitting pairs and soft totals, great. But if not, that's okay. Just stay with us. And I would say if you spent 10 minutes a day for the next week, you would have the heart totals down cold. Probably even quicker. That's worst case scenario. Just 10 minutes a day. Do it during a commercial. Do it while your wife's talking to your girlfriend's nagging you. Just take out the flashcards and study. All right. Well, like always, thanks for watching. And hope every hand dealt to you is a blackjack, but you really shouldn't be playing yet. But see you in the next video.